A man is strolling along the beach when he finds an old brass lamp half buried in the sand. Thinking it might be valuable, he picks it up and gives it a rub to clean it. Suddenly, a genie appears in a puff of smoke. "Thank you for freeing me," the genie exclaims. "I will grant you 3 wishes, but there's a catch. Whatever you wish for, your grumpiest neighbor gets double." The man thinks for a moment and says, "All right, for my first wish, I'd like $1 million. The genie snaps his fingers. "Done. You have $1 million in your bank account and your neighbor has 2 million. For my second wish, I want a luxurious mansion by the lake. Done. Your mansion is ready and your neighbor now owns 2 mansions. The man grins mischievously. "For my final wish, I want you to scare me half to death." A man walks into a bar with his dog and says, "I'll bet you a free drink that my dog can talk." The bartender agrees, thinking it's a safe bet. The man asks his dog, "What's on top of a house?" The dog barks, "Roof." The bartender rolls his eyes. "Really?" "Wait," the man says. "Who was the greatest baseball player?" The dog says, "Ruth." "That's it," the bartender says, annoyed. "Get out." As the man and his dog are thrown out, the dog looks up at him and asks, "Should I have said DiMaggio?" The lawyer is jogging when he trips over an old lamp. He picks it up, rubs it, and a genie appears. "I will grant you 3 wishes," the genie says. "But remember, whatever you wish for, every other lawyer in the world gets double." The lawyer thinks and says, "First, I'd like $1 million. "Done," says the genie. "But every other lawyer now has $2 million. Second, I'd like a new Ferrari." "Done." And all other lawyers just received 2 Ferraris each. The lawyer grins. "For my final wish, I want to donate one of my kidneys." A man and a woman who have never met before find themselves sharing a sleeping compartment on an overnight train. After the initial awkwardness, they settle in to sleep, the man on the top bunk and the woman on the bottom. In the middle of the night, the man leans over and gently wakes the woman. "I'm sorry to bother you," he whispers, "but I'm awfully cold up here. Could I please have one of your blankets?" The woman smiles. "I've got a better idea. Just for tonight, let's pretend we're married." "Wow, that's a great idea," the man exclaims. "Good," she replies. "Get your own blanket." A panda walks into a restaurant, sits down, and orders a meal. After eating, the panda stands up, pulls out a gun, and fires 2 shots into the air. As the panda heads for the door, the shocked waiter shouts, "What are you doing? You can't just eat and shoot up the place." The panda tosses the waiter a wildlife manual and says, "I'm a panda. Look it up." The waiter flips to the panda's entry and reads, "Panda, a large bear-like mammal native to China, eats, shoots, and leaves."